Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk, and we are jumping back into PoE2. Bluebell says, you addict. I am addicted to many things, and this is currently one of them, yes. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Yes, we are jumping back into it. We are currently in Act 3. And, yeah, last night I watched a video of someone who was, showing off their witch build. And he was like, yeah, I'm almost done with Act 3. And I'm like, oh, me too. And he was level, like, almost 70. I'm like, wait, what? I'm 41. What do you mean you're almost 70? So he had quite a few levels on me. He had this infinite damage loop where when he shot a fireball, it summoned a firewall, and the firewall would summon raging spirits. And when the raging spirits died, it made a new firewall, and it just kept going. So he basically just made this laggy infinite damage loop. I'm not gonna copy that, but it's funny that there's already people that have discovered stuff like that. Gazzy? It might have been Gazzy. It was a YouTuber I had not watched before. They just popped up on my feed, so I can't recall the name without digging it up. It was a guy with, is a heavyset guy with blue hair, if that narrows it down. And it wasn't Destiny. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So, need to find a use of the inscribed ultimatum, travel to the drowned city. Okay, so back to the drowned city. So, I'll go over here to the waypoint thing. Since this hey calls well, do you maybe know what's the best way to contact support on Twitch? Is there anyone who can whisper me regarding an issue I'm having since Twitch just sent me an automated message? Twitch sent you an automated message? That sounds sus. Let's go to the bog and figure out what this is. I mean, if you just Google, like, contact Twitch support, it'll pull up, like, a thing to be able to contact them. That's the only way I know. Summon Serby. Let's see what this is about.
You are confident? I give you that. Do you truly believe you can beat the Azak tribe? Do so, and my people would be forever grateful. Slay in Nakdok and free the spirits of our stolen children.
Okay.
I'll wait here for now.
Find Ignagduk in the Carver village and slay her. Zarquan says, I've heard people complain about the difficulty of the mobs and the lack of loot from the bosses. What's your thoughts on that? I think the loot's fine. I would imagine that they are possibly comparing the loot to, like, PoE 1, where you kill something and, like, just items fill the entire screen. I gotta say, I don't really miss that. But, I mean, I'm getting loot. I think loot's fine. As far as, difficulty, yeah, the boss fights are a bit challenging. My first death was at level 2. There was a boss that, hit me with a big attack and one-shot me, and I'm like, oh, I need to dodge that. And then I went back and fought it again, and I dodged that attack, and I killed it. There was one boss that took, it took me like 4 or 5 tries to kill in like late Act 2. So there's definitely some stuff that's challenging for sure, but I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's bad enough to make like a forum post or anything. I'm gonna double check something. Do I have the vitality running? Yes, I do. Okay. You haven't checked Reddit then? People don't usually go to Reddit to say nice things. Like, if someone gets a really good haircut, I don't think they usually go to the haircut Reddit and they're like, oh my god, I love my haircut. They usually go there when they have something that they want to complain about. And that's true for basically every subreddit I've ever seen. They use it like a way to... And it's good to have a way to talk to the developers and stuff like that. But... yeah, as far as the subreddit, yeah, I have no idea what they're doing over there.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
I will say... hey Seth, I will say, one thing I've heard that I can agree with that you could say is negative feedback. The trials, where you gotta get through it and get hit as little as possible, definitely a whole lot harder as a melee. You know, there is no take damage and then life steal it back. You need to not get hit in the first place or you fail the trial. So, you know, I'm not a fan of that system. I'm wondering if they're going to keep it. Zonix says, looks like effed up big time. I have a blasphemy buff, but it doesn't trigger and it screams incorrect weapon time. Do you know what might cause that? Blasphemy? Isn't that the thing that pumps out a curse like an aura? I haven't used that in PoE 2. I've used that in PoE 1. So, let me see here. Is that going to be a support gem? Blasphemy. I don't even see it. What is that under? It's a buff gem. It's a different type of gem entirely. Okay, well, I guess I can't look it up right now with what I have in my bag. So, yeah, short answer is I haven't used that in this run, so I am not sure. In PoE 1, you had to connect Blasphemy to a curse for it to work. In PoE 2, I'm not sure. They got us. It's a level 8 buff gem. Okay. I'm playing with Monk. Who's the witch in PoE 2? I am the witch in PoE 2. Which witch? This witch. If only I had sand powers, I could be a sand witch. They got us, Fox. I see you. Is our target somewhere in this village? Sandwich New Ascendancy. Be like Gara or Toph. I'm just going around the edge of this map trying to find these guys. We're trying to find Ignagduk. Terror screech.
Back off.
Cut skill gem. It would be just my luck if this boss is like in the middle of the map and I'm just going around the edge. So it's gonna take me a very long time to find them. Hey folks, pathing some more Exile today. Good, good. Yeah, Shane. I am not ready to take a break from it yet. But you only need the edge. It's true, we know about it. Okay, well, we've opened the whole border of the map. Let's go through the interior a bit. Me exploring from the center of the map outward like a crazy person? Oh my god. You always do the edge and then move to the interior. That's proper exploration. You find a wall, either the left or the right one, and then you follow that. That's step one. Just diving into the middle first? That's psychopath behavior. Me eating the center of the pizza because there's no crust. Absolutely trace the outside of the map, they move into RPG 101. Yeah. Otherwise you're gonna miss stuff. You have no idea if you're in an area that's like a small area or a colossal area. You don't know? Five effigies await ecstasy. Oh shoot, can I be an effigy too? I'm also waiting.
I recognize this ritual.
Apparently, ecstasy has just set it on fire. Also, it was in the dead center. Lol. When me and the friends play, someone yells scatter, we run in different directions. Well, that's different. We're talking about, like, solo gameplay. What's going on here? Is this thing gonna wake up and hit me in the face? What? It said 5 effigies await ecstasy. I clicked on the 5 effigies. They lit on fire. Then the thing in the middle lit on fire.
I will feast on your soul.
I don't see anything else I can do right now. I guess I'll keep opening up the map and see what happens. Did we manage to figure out the passive tree weapon slot mystery yet? Yes. Yeah, we did. Basically, the weapon slot points are just meant to be used for, like, branching out in different directions. So you don't want to use... If there's a point you want to spend and have it be usable in both of your builds, don't use the weapon slot points on that spot. Basically, if you're like, oh, with my one weapon I want to go left, and with the other weapon I want to go right, then in those situations, use the weapon slot points. Oh, hello.
A stick. You're embarrassing us, Azak Witch.
A stick? You're embarrassing the witches? You are excommunicated from the Brotherhood of Witches. Brotherhood of Witches. I didn't think it through. Oh my. Oh, that was crazy. I enraged the Berserker skeletons, and they lasted for most of her health, and then died. So that's why the last 20% was a bit slower.
Provoke, of course.
What's she saying? You crossed the line, sister. You should have known what the price would be. It was deserved. I draw the line at children, unless provoked. She's like, I don't kill kids. But if that kid's gonna fight me first. Hi, chat. I'm, hey, Zerom. Let's see. Plus 30 to max spirit. Ooh. Ooh, very nice. Quest item. Survey.
You have slain the Bog Witch?
Yes.
Oh, then you have healed a wound on the heart of my people. Today, these swamps be blessed by a touch of sunlight.
I don't fight children unless tosses them a weapon. Yeah. Just give the child a weapon. Be like, he's got a gun. I have most. I don't have a shock charm. I'll take that one.
Give the sisterhood a bad name.
How can I...
What do you need?
Okay, stuff with sockets, I need to be doing at the salvage bench, I think. Where is that? I have not been doing that. Artificer shard. Yeah, quality or sockets. I need to be doing better at that. Let's see.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Colossal life is level 30. We've got better.
Get
rid of that.
Don't drink the water.
And got some level 10 gems. Cast on minion death. Gain 50 base energy when a minion is killed, modified by the minion's power. Trigger all socketed spells and lose all energy on reaching max energy. Has 10 max energy per 0.12 seconds of base cast time of socketed spells. Yeah, so I saw a crazy build with this where, oh, there's the blasphemy thing you asked me about. Socketed curse skills apply in an aura around you. Okay, so that seems pretty simple. So what you have to do is put blasphemy here and then put a curse skill there. If that was what the question was. Feast, Arctic Armor, Mana Remnants. Raging. I could jump Raging Spirits to level 10. Cast on minion death. Gain 50 base energy when a minion is killed. Modify by the minion's power. Nah, let's just level up Raging Spirits. Let's see. Reaver has martial tempo and execute. Flame wall. Intense agony. Damage over time debuffs on full life enemies. So 50% more damage. So that's just like the opening tick does more damage. Vulnerability. Curse zones from supported skills erupt after 30% reduced delay. More AoE. 50% more skill duration. Doom Blast. Do that. Better than nothing. Okay. Travel to the Drowned City and find a use for the Inscribed Ultimatum. Let me see. Is there anything left on the map right now for the areas we've already been? No, there's not. I could go... Well, there's the underground stuff. I could try the ultimatum. Don't know if I'd get my butt kicked. You know what? Let's try it. Now I'm convinced the game is for old heads. The category is filled with uncles. Filled with uncles. Temple offering. Offer an inscribed ultimatum to undertake the Trial Masters challenges.
A practitioner of the dark arts seeks to bend fate to her will.
That's me. In your travels so far, have you used Chaos Magic much? Which can focus on Chaos Magic? I've been mostly using summons.
Chaos only favors those who are capable.
Bloody hearts appear that apply tethers, slowing you. Breaking the tether stuns you. Monsters release deadly volatiles on death, rare monsters leave larger ones. Monsters inflict grasping vines on hit. Grasping vines.
Overwhelms.
The flora overwhelms. That scared me. I thought the game was lagging, but he was summoning stuff.
Yes. Let me in. Back off.
My skeletons are stuck upstairs.
Mukluk.
My skeletons got stuck upstairs. That would have been a lot easier if my summons didn't get stuck at the top of the friggin' thingy. Just communicate with them skelepathically. Skelepathically! I love it. Oh no! I'm reopening the game. It's a sign to play Guild Wars. Tomorrow's Guild Wars Tuesday. I'll be on there tomorrow. Ah. Guys, look at me. I'm so curvy. Joke was so bad, the game just closed. Yeah, the skelepathic joke. It was so bad, it just crashed. Wait, we're out here? Oh, I have to restart the trial.
Chaos smiles upon the victorious. Will that be you?
Joke is from a Pirate Soft
like to
reviewer.
come back,
Yes, because they invented all of their jokes. Monsters cannot be slowed or stunned. I don't use slow or stun. I pin.
Unyielding determination.
Hey, Fox.
You're not going anywhere.
That time, I knew they were not going to snap to me, so I immediately ran away from the start point to leash them as fast as possible. Oh my god! Who gave this guy freaking lasers? It's like Warhammer playing the dinosaurs. Do you see other players? In town, yeah. Outside of town, you have your own instance of the world, unless you're a group of people. Alright, are all these trials gonna have these poorly designed elevators? That's the big question. Good morning, Mochat. Hey, Crimson.
Don't get bit overconfident just because you beat the first room.
Buffs expire faster, debuffs expire slower. Let's get entangling monsters.
Restrict your every move.
Alright, so see, look, all of those monsters just died because I got too far, and now I gotta wait a minute. And there, okay, now they're here. Begin the corruption trial. How are you liking it so far? I'm very much enjoying the game so far.
You're not going anywhere.
What the heck? That dude just carried me like a rugby player. What's that? Oh! Okay, getting overwhelmed a little there at the end. We made it though. Oh boy. Alright, dodging a fire, directional rush that causes an explosion. Wait, what? Falco, what the heck? I actually had an idea I wanted to run by you that I came up with yesterday. You know how Vindicator and Mesmer have sort of gimmicky dodges? Dodging in fire, directional rush that causes an explosion where the Weaver lands, creating a combo field. If dodging toward an enemy, apply stacks of burn. Dodging an air, directional teleport. Dodging a water, directional evasion that causes a burst. They already have a trait. Elementalist already has a trait that does something special based on the element you're in when you dodge. But it sounds like you have thought up a fancier version of that trait. Because right now it's pretty minor. Like, it gives you some boons and stuff, and maybe I think it cleanses conditions if you dodge in water. Vetera says, hey, got a question for the players that made alts. Are the permanent buffs you get from the different map accounts and one-time and character bound? I am still on my first character, so I don't know. Chat, do any of you know? Like, when you beat one of those skulls on the map and it says you get 30 spirit, etc. That reminds me, I might have enough spirit for another thing. Let me see. Nice. I wonder if I put some... Hang on a second. If I do that... Alright, so if I do this, so if I weapon swap to my second weapon set, fire a bolt, then weapon swap back to my shield, it might at least leash, like, snap the skeleton warriors to my side. Monsters hits do bleeding and poison. Reduced recovery rates. Volatiles on death. Let's do bleeding and poison, I guess?
Infected. Powering the monument requires souls.
Okay, well, that sort of worked. I did get the warriors to snap to me. Stone altar. Oh, I have to. There's soul gems around here somewhere. Oh, cool. It's like on my back. Wait. Oh my god, it's summoning stuff. No, I've got a backpack that's summoning the dudes. Hold on, do I have a... So they're doing poison and bleeding. Here we go. Grants immunity to bleeding when it procs. Put that on. Oh my god. Like, I'm wondering if I should try to do this slow and steady or just like friggin' run for it. Okay, where's the third one? Oh, I see the path. Alright, there we go. Maybe I can jump in a while. Hey, Crimson! There we go. So I did the thing to snap the warriors to me. PoE 2 released in early access. It's early access released a few days ago. Cool music? Yes. Yeah, it's very similar to the Ultimatum music from PoE 1, but they have jazzed it up a bit.
This is just a warm-up.
Oh my gosh. 50% less defense, reduce recovery rate, or deploy attacks against nearby intruders. What, is that traps? I'll do that one.
Sends its regards.
I don't really want to impede my defense. Gosh, my skeletons haven't desummoned. There we go. Oh, that's... I thought that was the trap that I'd selected. Oh my god, what? What is that? Alright, enrage the boys. Alright, so I think the thing in the middle of the room is the trap that I activated. Oh, it summoned dudes. Oh Oh no, I got stun locked.
Your case.
It was like raining crap on me and I couldn't move. Dang it. Dude, do I have to start it over from the beginning? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Maybe we get a few levels and come back. Like, I might be able to continue it, but that we were at like 4/10 of the way through that. Boss summons one dude, that's illegal. No. Just the stun lock thing was illegal. Hey, Mikhail, are you questioning having trouble surviving with Harbinger Condi? Would you recommend change to Scourge or have any tips for Harbinger? It depends. It depends. It depends entirely on like the game mode and stuff. Are you doing this like an open world, like in a raid, in PvP? Like where's this happening? It depends. It does depend. Let's see. Asking because I'm curious. Do you think this is easier or harder to understand than PoE 1? I think it's a little bit easier to understand. So PoE 1, fantastic game. I played about 1,700 hours of it. I did not clear the entire thing, but I had a lot of fun playing it. It had been around longer, right? So there was the base game. Then they added like the bestiary systems. Then they added the breach systems. Then they added the blight systems, and so on and so on and so on, right? So to min-max in PoE 1 at this point, you have to learn like 50 different methods of character growth, right? There was so many leagues, and every league had another system that you could use to make your character stronger. You know, in this game, it's got a few systems. It's got a talent tree, which is enormous. However, you have a search box. So I'm like, okay, I care about minion stuff. Show me the minion stuff. Okay, this is blinking. That's minions. All right, this is blinking. That's minions. And I'm just like ignoring everything else, and I'm just looking at the blinky things, right? So, you know, that is a system. And then your equipment is a system. And your skills over here is a system. That's not that bad to pick up on if you're just starting out, you know? Just take it one step at a time. So currently, I do say PoE 2 is easier to pick up on than PoE 1 because PoE 1 has been around for so long, it has so many systems in play. Let's see. They answer the type of content they play. Let me see. I'm doing full instance content, fractals, raids, and strikes. Okay, so in fractals, raids, and strikes, if you're a harbinger, that means you're grouped with someone who's a healer 9 times out of 10, right? So if you die, in my opinion, this becomes really simple. If you die from unavoidable damage, example, you're fighting Bone Skinner, you're avoiding all of his attacks, and the aura in the room kills you. That is the healer's fault, and they will need to up their game. If you are dying because you stood in a red circle, that's on you. You know? So, it really comes down to that. And whether you play Harbinger or play something else, you've got to get out of those red circles. red circles, red cones, red, you know, whatever the shape is, the red areas. If that happens, now it is true that because Harbinger, because of the blight mechanic, you will lower your own maximum health for more power. And so you may be more susceptible to getting one shot than somebody else because you lower your max HP. So you could play a DPS Scourge and have maybe double the health of a DPS Harbinger, which would allow you to make more mistakes and not die. So if that sounds good to you, you know, that is an option. But if you're in a party with a healer, you should be allowed to go full glass cannon. But if you die, if you stood in bad, it's your fault. If you were not standing in bad, the healer, you know, messed up.
None can oppose me.
Let's see. Kind of like to go back to Unearth for a little bit and just see how it feels. Oh wait, do I even have Unearth equipped? I don't think I do. I think I might have it in my stash in town. Okay, never mind, not right now. That just answered my question. I'm glad to see the barter system gone. Let's see. This is gold or not legendary seals or whatever. It's a lot easier to play than needing X of a different mount. So yeah, Fracture, when you go to a merchant in town, there is a screen to sell stuff for gold. So PoE 2 has gold, PoE 1 did not. There's a screen to disenchant stuff, which gives you like orbs and different currencies, which you can, anything that's a magic item, you can just sell to the disenchant screen. And then there's a salvage bench, and if you find anything that has sockets, you can salvage it at the salvage bench and get basically pieces of jeweler's orbs, which are the things from PoE 1 that add sockets to something. There's a bunch of bombs in there. My bags are full, so I can actually show what I was talking about just a second ago, if you're still interested. So we come to town here. This guy is Deckard Cain. He'll identify everything for free. Now, in this town over here is the salvage bench, and is there? Can I salvage this? Yeah, so it has to be something that has quality or socket. So nothing that I've looted on that run has that. And then I can go to sell or disenchant. I'm gonna go to disenchant. And I'm just double checking. I actually might use those boots. So that, and that. And see, she's giving me transmutation shards. Fine. But if I get buy or sell and I get rid of stuff here, then it just gives you gold. Let's see. Let's see. Placed into an empty room. Oh, it has to be in a socket. Oh, let's see. Where is skill gems? Oh, I thought I had a level 6 unearth. I guess I have a level 10 one. Or, sorry. I said that backwards. I thought I had a level 10 one. I guess I have a level 6 one. There we go. So these guys, put them there. Alright. What else is unearth with that? See, Raise Zombie currently has Lacerate. We'll move that to Unearth. And Brutality. We'll move that to Unearth. Okay. Let's try this. Do you get some kind of cosmetic goodies when the game releases if you buy into the EA? In a way, yeah. So, if you buy into the EA, you spend $30 to buy in. And you get $30 worth of microtransaction currency. So you can use that to buy whatever you want from the MTX store. Like, you're basically spending $30 to get $30 worth of in-game currency. It's just that by doing that, they give you early access. Big ogre dude exploded. Let's see. Good to know. My main issue with the PoE was experimenting builds was such a pain because if you hit a wall early, you're kind of screwed in fixing your build. The guy in town with the black robe can respec for a few gold per point. It's not bad. I've moved some stuff around already, and it was pretty cheap. Is there something in the store you'd recommend more than other stuff? Currency tab. So there is I bought this. Okay, the currency tab. I bought it in PoE 1 7 years ago, so I have it in PoE 2 already. The currency tab is a bank tab in PoE, both of them. And what it does is like, okay, let's say you've got a stack of, here, Orb of Transmutations. You can have 40 of these in a stack. So if you've got 1,000 of them, that's going to be like 20 to 30 stacks in your inventory, right? A currency tab can hold like 1,000 of them in one spot. So it's very nice. The currency tab can just hold a lot and keep it pretty well organized. $5K of each? Okay, 5K of each. So, let's see.
Let's see what the lake kept hidden.
Okay, so this is just like one little house. Is it better to focus your class tree first, or can you deviate from sorceress to shadow per se? Your class tree. Okay, sorceress to shadow. Are you talking about like the skill gems? Like, for example, I'm playing witch. And then I've got, like, this occult gems here. I've gone outside of that a few times. Like, I went to Elemental, and I've been using Firewall a lot. Because it's just really good. Talk about the skill tree. Skill tree, you usually want to focus on a type of damage, and then survivability. So right now, for me, that type of damage is minion damage. if you're playing Sorceress, I would, you know, either specialize in fire or specialize in lightning. You know, something like that. However, they do have that new system where you can have basically one set of talent points for one of your weapons. So you could have like a staff that excels in doing fire damage with fire talents, and then a staff that excels in lightning damage with lightning talents. So here, hang on. Let me just give you a really stupid example here. If I go to weapon set 1, I'm like, okay, I want to do this. You know, I want to have, you know, when I have weapon set 1, I want that. But when I have weapon set 2, I want, let me hit cancel here. If I am on weapon set 2, then I want to take this other node. And so, you know, now the line's green. So the red line is weapon set 1, and the green line is weapon set 2. Hopefully that made sense. So basically you can, like, go near some talents that give bonuses to things, and then put like all your fire spells on a staff and have that be weapon set 1 and pick fire talents for that. And then do the same thing with the other staff for lightning or something like that. I've seen people playing Mercenary, which is all about using a ranged weapon, and one of their weapon sets is just a mace, and they use it to stun enemies who get too close and then swap back to range. Thank you. Sure. What are the turquoise vortexes? That's something the enemy is doing. It's some kind of like water vortex, and it hurts. It's from the river hags. It's like a little water tornado. Looks like they removed the things you socket into weapons and put them into skills like the old D3 system. Similar. So in the past, you would have skilled gems, and it had to be on something you equipped, right? It could be anything over here, but they'd have sockets. And now there's a screen here called the skill screen. And you just put a skill gem here. So example, here's my flame wall, and I can put the flame wall there. And then you can also still modify it. You can put support gems in it to change it. And then, oh, there's my flame wall. You know, and then you just put it on a hotkey. So it's kind of nice because let's say you were playing PoE 1 and you had an item that had 4 sockets on it. So it'd let you use 4 skills. And then you find an upgrade, better armor, better stats, whatever, but the upgrade only had 2 sockets. You might pass on the upgrade because the sockets were wrong. There's the wrong number, the wrong colors, or something like that. But in this game, you get better armor, you can just use it. Now, occasionally you still find armor that has sockets, but you put in like smithing stones into it, which just makes the armor better armor, which is, you know, much simpler. So the skills and armor thing have been separated into 2 separate systems. Pyridine, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you. How many classes are there? 6 now. They are adding more. But right this second in early access, there are 6. Whoa, fire bombs. Gonna have to add more gallows. Oh, at the beginning? Yeah. Are you playing hardcore? I was to level 2. Yeah, so in PoE 2, if you play a hardcore character and then you die, it becomes a softcore character. So I was like, all right, I'll start on hardcore to see how far I get. At level 2, a boss that I fought one-shot killed me. It hit me with an attack and it killed me from full health in one hit. I'm like, okay, well, now I know that he does that. And so I went back, and then I was a softcore character from that point on, and dodged the thing, and I killed him on the second try. But, yeah, it's, they got some nasty surprises. I think the boss that took me the most tries there was one that took me, like, 4 or so tries. It was this big giant. He had a few attacks that like one-shot killed me, and I was like, okay, I see how it works now. And then I went back and on to the next one.
When we first came to this place, death alone was the king of all that we surveyed. Solemn his high and lonely throne. We got little and were starving, but this man-made mountain offered us nourishment. Eating the caps and stems brought us grand visions of a thriving world. It was a promise of things to be. This, then, will be our new home until our promised land is made real.
Why can't I find a download link on Steam for this game? Hang on, let me tab out. So, Path of Exile 2's store page is right here. It's called Path of Exile 2. And you have to buy into the early access. The game will be free when it's out, but you have to buy in if you want to be in the early access. And it's 30 USD. And then you should be able to download it after that. Do I have to play PoE 1 before PoE 2? No, not at all. Just consider them 2 separate games that are in the same universe. Looks like there's a bridge there on the map, but cannot cross that. Mukluk Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Ed verification email. That's quite more. Yeah, minion build seems strong right now. It gives you some breather. I would say for the first like 10 hours I was playing, The minions were just emotional support. They would just like run in, die, respawn, run in, die, but you know, they distracted the enemy a little bit. Now they're actually doing some damage. But at the beginning, they were paper. I guess there's no voice acting for that one. Yet. I have seen some other people do some a little bit more min-max builds where they were just using just a bunch of arsonists just for really, really, really high glass cannon damage. I'm using minions that are a bit sturdier, but you know, they don't have as much damage, but they last a lot longer if they take hits. Pyro Mushroom Cultivator. These zombies as well. Yeah, I keep going back and forth between zombies and unearth because they both use up the corpses. So I really feel like you only use one of them. Right this second, I've got unearth, but I was using zombies at the start of this stream. Bags full. How long does the PoE 1 story take to play through? The PoE 1 story? If you mean just like the axe, yeah. If you're just playing a few hours a night, maybe like a week. But you know, there is story attached to the super endgame stuff. But then you know, not everyone's able to clear that super endgame stuff, myself included. Minion Master? Yeah, playing a witch right now.
What do you need?
Let's see, disenchant. I still think this mace looks like a D20 on a stick. Level 40 mana flask. Okay, that's an upgrade. Got some skill points here. Let's get those. I think I've already got everything. Let's see, we're gonna need 95 guns. Even if I find a level 11 skill gem, I'm not gonna be able to use it right away. Alright, for now, let's put these away. I've already maxed out all the skills on my bar, so... Alright, good morning, Mr. Mug Peoples. Hey, Smashy. Hey, Mug, I've played Diablo 2, 3, and 4, but never a PoE game. It looks similar, but I'm always nervous about buying early access games. How finished is PoE 2? It's not. So, there's a lot of content here, but as far as how finished is it? Okay, so PoE 2, right now they are focused on endgame. Eventually, will be Act 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then repeatable endgame activities. Currently, it is Act 1, 2, 3, and then Act 1, 2, 3 again, but far more difficult, and then repeatable endgame activities. Because they were like, alright, people are going to spend more time doing the endgame stuff than they are the story, so we're going to do this for now, and then put in Chapter 4, 5, 6 later. Currently we have 6 of 12 classes released. Each of those classes has 2 of 3 ascendancies released. So for example, the witch can become an Infernalist or a blood mage. I'm currently an Infernalist, which is how I got the demon dog. So there is plenty more that they're going to have. Yeah, they said it's going to be in early access for 6 months to a year. Now, if you are worried about running out of content, PoE 1, very similar to this game, and is still getting updates and has a ton of stuff. It's not bad if you've never played it. And it's also free. You can jump in and start it completely for free. And this will be free, but right now you have to buy in to get into the EA because they have limited slots. Monkey Train the combo, I suggested Unearth with Pin. No. I'm just firing Unearth. I think I've got Brutality and Bleeding on it right now, so all the little monsters it makes have Brutality and Bleeding. Rather than buff the Unearth, I went to buff the little dudes. And for those that don't know, Unearth, this spell with the spikes, if it hits a corpse, it makes these little skeleton scorpions. They're weak, but it's really easy to crank out a bunch of them. This guy's in a weird spot because he's on the stairs, so not many of my dudes can reach him. Another early mug. Yep, every weekday, Curious. Intelligent rad person with long name uses calcium to decimate his enemies, not clickbait. Is it a solo player game? No PvE or PvP? This? I mean, first of all, by definition, PvE is a single player game. Sorry, single player games can be PvE. You can play this single or multiplayer. In fact, a lot of people struggling are using multiplayer to get past the stuff they're struggling with. Some of the bosses in this that are very difficult. Have you ever played Dark Souls? You know how some of the bosses that are really, really tough when you are alone, if you go there with 2 people, suddenly the boss is really, really stupid because it can only focus on one guy at a time? Same thing here. So if you're struggling in this, one of the top recommendations is just play it multiplayer. I'm going through it solo right now. Ow, just got cursed with something. Temporal chains. Oh, hello darkness, my old friend. Basically, get good or get dudes. Yeah, get good or get dudes. I've brought my own dudes. As far as PvP, I do not know of any PvP in this at present. PoE 1 did have a PvP lounge thing. I don't know if they're going to add that later on. Okay, this sucks. This guy's on this bridge, and only one of my minions can reach him at a time. He was too fat. Checkpoints. A rare spark of kindness. Cauldron Keeper.
I need more mushrooms.
Need more mushrooms. Oh, the red mushroom I picked up earlier went in there? Okay. So we got a little optional quest thing here. Green mushroom. Is there gonna be a blue one? We're gonna RGB this soup.
The promised land is bountiful, a blissful place overflowing with potential. My brethren surround me. We are one, experiencing the entirety of time all at once. Even as I write this, I am on the cusp of transcendence. The script before my eyes morphs into illegible symbols. I cannot stop laughing, rejoicing at the bright future that I know us to all share.
Ah, yes, the bright future. Checkpoint. Oh! That hurt. Conjures lightning storms.
Another corpse to serve me.
What does this do? Enfeeble, you do less damage. Okay. Hey Andy, welcome. Oh my gosh, it's hard to see their exploding mushrooms under my firewalls. Suffering from flaming success. Usually don't have to pay for drops, making people gifting. No, there are drops. That's, so to clarify, that's two separate systems, Carissa. There are PoE drops, and then there's also that other thing where if you gift a couple subs, you get that in-game pet for support a streamer. That's a separate thing. At least the Raging Spirits don't get stuck on the bridge traffic jams. The Raging Spirits are like my primary source of damage during these clogs. Honestly, with the clogs and stuff, it might be worth it swapping out a Reaver or two with an Arsonist just to have some more range damage. Because right now I'm running full melee minions, but I don't know. How'd you come up with the name Mukluk Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth? If you do exclamation Mukluk or exclamation my name in the chat, a video will come up that tells that story because it's been asked many times before. The part where your life is like, okay, stop, makes me laugh. Yeah. Who knows? We might have a whole page-long name at this point. If not for that fateful day. Would Ranger be a good class to try out PoE with? I don't know if you mean PoE 1 or 2, but it's totally fine in both. Can absolutely try that out if you wish to. Ow. Right before she died, she clocked me. Just some gold in it. Alright, we've gotten a green and a blue mushroom. My earlier guess was that that quest was going to require a red, a green, and a blue. We already turned in the red, so I think I need to make my way back to the mushroom person. I don't see a thing, like a quest for it. Wait, what is this? Pool of Depravity. Defeat the Queen of Filth. Ew! Oh, God. She's bathing in poop. Grinding Gear Games, you didn't have to do this. She eats her young. She eats her. Oh, she's. That's only partially poop.
Copper.
Oh, copper is not scarier than what we're dealing with right now.
What a disgusting pig of a woman. One golden idol for the optimist.
Okay, that was nasty. Alright, let's turn in this stuff. The more we learn about it, the worse it becomes. Yes. Did he stop working tech support? You mean me? Yeah, a couple years now. Yeah, a few years ago, I was... the department I was in tech support, they closed that department. So everyone in that department, which included me, got let go. Which sucked. And that was right when COVID was, like... The fear of catching COVID was at its worst, and everyone was staying inside as much as possible. So I was like, okay, I can either go out and try to get another job during this, or I can try to take my hobby, which I was streaming like 2-3 hours a night at that point, and try to go full-time with it. And my wife basically gave me permission to try this for a month and see if I could manage to get decent income. Now, to clarify, I had already been streaming for years, but only a couple hours a night. And then I was like, alright, and so I just went full-time into this and got kind of lucky. It worked out. Zneox, thank you for the 2 gifted. Appreciate you.
So, the city of Exile has been laid bare.
So yeah, I haven't worked in tech support in a couple of years now.
I know you're after some particular...
Glad for you. Yeah, me too. Dream job.
I can't help but remind you that we are here for a purpose of our own. Treasure hunters hunt treasure, yeah? I'll not be the first to set foot in those deadly sunken ruins. But if you're brave enough, you might as well keep an eye out for anything that looks valuable. In particular, look for buildings with monkey statues on them. If you spy something like that, give me a shout. I'll be waiting with great anticipation.
Okay.
Don't get eaten.
A month is a harsh deadline. Well, again, keep in mind, so at that time, I had already been here, hold on a sec. Okay, so at the time that I lost my tech support job, I had been working for I had been doing streaming for a couple of years at that point, but as a hobby. So I had an audience already. I was doing it a couple hours each night. I was earning a bit of income from it, you know? I didn't just go, oh, hey, my mixtape's fire, and jump straight into streaming and say I was going to quit my job or anything like that. No, I lost my tech support job, went and was like, okay, I'm going to try streaming full-time, because I was basically doing it part-time, and see if I can make full-time, you know, enough income to support the household. And my wife said that she would give me essentially a month to do that because, you know, like I was supporting 3 people. I had, you know, me and my wife and my kid. So I had to make sure that, you know, the bills were paid and everyone was taken care of. So if you're going to do that, you know, definitely make sure that your needs are met before you try to go for the wants, you know. For me, it worked out. I had an already established audience. I was already making some income from streaming. And then when I started doing it, you know, 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, instead of just 2 hours a day, yeah, I was covered. I was good. But she just, you know, the 1 month deadline thing was mainly because we needed to make sure that we could get groceries. I harbor no ill will about that. It created your own luck through hard work and perseverance. Well, partially. Hang on.
Another great month. Your get-to-the-point guides are basically IT support for raids.
Thank you. The thing with, like, so I would say that, like, everyone on Twitch that makes it really big worked hard. Unfortunately, not everyone who works hard on Twitch makes it really big, right? Like, you can have a lucky moment where you get raided by 1,000 people. But if you're the most boring person and then they all just leave, well, you kind of lost the moment, you know? So, but if you've got a good show and just no one knows about you, then once that, you know, day comes where, you know, you get rated or you get noticed, this last year, that happened with Pirate Software. He went from like a few hundred viewers a night to 10,000 almost overnight because he got like discovered by the YouTube algorithm. He was already making good content. People just didn't know about him, like, you know, widely. But that has changed now. So yeah, it was definitely hard work, but there's also a luck element involved. And TikTok. I think for him it was mostly the YouTube shorts. I know he posts on TikTok as well. I wonder how many undiscovered people are making great content that barely anyone ever sees. It's tough to say. Is you've also got people that their content's not great. They're still learning how to make good stuff, but they think it's great and they're really loud about it. And so you've got them mixed in with those. Now I know why your name Mukluk. Where did the Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth come in? Was that not in that video? Was that not in that video? Okay, so basically any time I would welcome someone to the stream, and I'm like, oh, Mukluk welcomes you to the stream. Like, oh, Mukluk Reginald welcomes you to the stream. Oh, Mukluk Douglas Reginald welcomes you to the stream. And I just kept making it longer and longer and longer because I thought it was funny. And then after it got to Mukluk Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth, this is Johnson Vance Levels the Third. Welcomes you to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay. Entertainment's on the way. Cricket the Speakers, Stuff, Touch Figures, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you're lonely near the edge. My wife got fed up with it and said, stop extending that. It's driving me nuts. Okay, I just throw all the mushrooms in the cauldron.
Sister, I accept this gift.
So it gave me some big potions. All right. He remembers his full name? Of course I remember my full name. It's my name. Like I still have the original. The Bone Zone one. Tea and crumpets are on the way. Siphons mana and does lightning damage. What's the download size of the game right now? Like the file size? Hang on. 86.5 gigs. Alright, let's go to town. I think I want to... Right now we've got 5 Reavers. If I can swap out 2 of them for some ranged attackers, I'm going to do it. So you're telling me the only reason we have the iconic name of Mukluk Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth is thanks to your wife getting fed up with you making the name longer and longer? Yes. Accurate. Otherwise, it might be even longer still. Okay, let's see. Level 40 life flask. Let's use that one. This is 41 resource gained. Let's do that.
Hey there.
Okay. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. And sell. Pop, 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 pop.
Don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water. Okay, do I have a Frost Mage, Grim Feast, Contagion? Okay, there's a level 10 uncut gem. If I use that... Alright, yeah, my Arson is level 3. Alright, let's do that. It currently has Fire Infusion.
Skeletal Arsonist. Skeletal deals
no.
fire damage,
Stop.
but have low...
Ah! Okay. Huh. The stat sheet for the Arsonist is really poor. There's not a lot of information there. Alright, let's put Scatter Shot there. Okay, so how much... Let's see if I do -1 Reaver. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. We got some Arsonists. Will you be breaking rifts tonight while chat tries to break you? Planning on it. I am planning on it, yes. Stat sheets only show half in town. Huh? It's still showing very little info. Like, if I go to Reaver, for example... Wait, did it change? Last time I opened Reaver, there was a DPS thing at the top. I don't see it now. What the hell? Yeah, okay, that's weird. Yesterday, I swear yesterday, this page had a lot of information, and there was a DPS listing at the top, and it's gone. Okie dokie. Alright, so I got 2 skeletons throwing fire grenades now. Oh yeah, that's much, much more damage, good lord. Much help needed here. Hey, I just got gifted this game for my birthday. I plan to start today. Do you have any beginner tips off the top of your head, please? What's up, Proton? Welcome. Beginner tips off the top of your head. I mean, so the game's only been out a few days. There's lots of people that can give you some general tips. If anyone claims to be a master on the game, don't believe them. So that's the first thing. Different things you can do. The game has multiple systems set up when you get started. You do not have to have played Path of Exile 1, but, you know, if you have played it, you will know some of the systems already. You know, first is basic gear, basic equipment. Second is skill gems. You're going to pick up some skill gems, like, for example, if I open this up here, you'll get, like, I've got a gem here for Firewall. I put it here, and now I have the ability to cast Firewall. Anything over here in this screen, you have the ability to hotkey it to a button and then cast it as you wish, as long as you meet the requirements for it. These little slots are for support gems, which modify it slightly. So, like, for example, right now, I cast Firewall, and it summons these little flaming spirits. Those flaming spirits, I have a poison thing connected to them, so they poison when they bite things, and so on like that. So basically, you can customize things to your liking, with some limitations. There's also the very intimidating skill tree that scares a lot of people away. My advice on this is the top of the tree is mostly int stuff. The bottom left of the tree is mostly strength stuff. The bottom right of the tree is mostly dexterity stuff. So you're really not going to care about this whole thing. Additionally, you've got a search box here. So if I type in fire, I can see stuff blinking that is related to fire. So you can just use that to kind of tunnel vision, okay, where's the stuff I care about? You know, fire, minions, critical strike, bows, whatever. And it will make those blink. And then you can just kind of ignore the other stuff and just be like, okay, I want this. This is going to be a goal. I'm going to go for that, etc. So that's, I guess those are my beginner tips for now. But if you have any specific questions after starting, you are more than welcome to come back and ask. Okay, let me see. What was the thing? I'd have to go back to town. Never mind, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, I come from D4, haven't played PoE. That is definitely a little intimidating, but exciting too. That's a very helpful tip to search for sure. Thanks a lot. Sure. Yeah, I actually, I made guides for PoE 1. PoE 2 is a little bit different, but a lot of the stuff, like the search box, makes life much easier. And typically what you're going to want to do, I guess one difference in this game that PoE 1 didn't have, I can't remember if D4 had it, is you have a dodge button. Make sure you got that bound. They gave some of the bosses some really nasty attacks because they expect you to dodge them.
I remember the before.
I thought I could walk through that. I thought that was shallow. Return to Alva with the temple door idol. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Is that in town? One sec. What are your thoughts on the dodge roll? I think it's fine. I also, this might be a hot take. I like that the enemies sometimes body block you, and you have to play around that. Do you have to buy the supporter pack to play early access, or is it free? The game will be free when it's done, but you have to buy in if you want to get into early access. They did that because they're trying to keep their servers from exploding. Return to Alva with the temple door idol. Where? Was she down here? Hi, Mr. Makai Chat. Hey, Ophid. Is the WASD plus dodge movement anything like Guild Wars 2? Yeah. Like, I'm using, like, look. I'm using WASD to move my character, and then I'm pressing dodge roll right now. So, because I can move left while facing right, and move right while facing left because of that.
You found it! Try placing the idol in the door. Maybe we'll get lucky. Good luck! Something of immense power resides within. I shall harness it.
I've not figured out the iframes of the dodge roll yet. Yeah, I've gotten hit during a dodge, which makes me wonder how. I don't know how many iframes it has, but it definitely moves you, right? It's like you can be here, and then you can use that, and it does rapid movement and then slow movement at the end. So you can use it to get out of crap. Whoa. Okay, whatever's making that sunlight in there is damaging me every second. Okay, I'm reminded of that thing in Elden Ring where that Eye of Sauron was like staring down at you. What would you recommend to buy for the account with gems? I sold my first legendary and was wondering what's best to invest. Shaco, if you do exclamation gem store, I have a video on my top 5 picks from the Guild Wars 2 gem store if you're interested. Elvio says, do you feel like your wife will give you more than a month for future projects you bring to her after the success you got for streaming full time? Again, the month thing was because she wanted me to be happy and have my dream job, but at the same time, she was like, we gotta eat. So she's like, we got enough in savings that you can take this risk for like a month and then it's gonna be a problem. And I was like, all right, I'll try it. And I got lucky. It went well enough in month one that it was totally fine with me continuing. Like, there was a lot of hard work involved too. Like even now, I stream, what do I stream? I stream 5 hours a night, 7 days a week. That's 35 hours. And then I stream 4 hours per morning on weekdays. That's another 20. So I stream 55 hours a week now, plus I make YouTube videos. Like, I still do way more hours than when I was in tech support. But I freaking love my job, so I don't care. Like, I'm having a blast, so. Ah! Lasers. Dang it, dude, the bombs, they're hitting the door frame, you idiots. Get in here. Now hit them. There you go. Good lord. You don't have commuting time? It's true. It's true. Before, I was driving like a half hour to work, so it was like 30 minutes there, 30 minutes home. So if you add that, then when I was doing tech support, then, you know, plus there was a mandatory lunch break. Mandatory lunch break. So I was there for 8 hours clocked in, 1 hour clocked out, and then an hour to get there and home. So when I left the house, it'd be 10 hours before I got back home when I was in tech support. That is true. Away from me. Gonna go get some Vute later. See, curious. Mike, I must know, have you made, do you have the maid outfit in yours too? I do, because when it came out as a prank, a staff member from ArenaNet actually gifted it to me. I was like, are you freaking serious? They did that because they thought it would be funny, and chat loved it, so I guess they were right. I have no idea what's going on in this game. These games confuse me. Hard to follow things happening, but I'm just here because Muck is dead. Thank you, Irath. Well, currently, I'm summoning the Bone Zone. We also have a Fire Pupper. And we are fighting against enemies in this, evil Mayan temple-looking thing. And there's some source of immense heat in the middle that's burning me when I get close to it. I don't know what it is yet. I played D3 in the past, but didn't make it far. I'm not good with top-down click-to-move games. That's totally fine. Everybody has different games they like. I hate racing games. Like, oh boy, we're making a left turn. It's my favorite part. I get so bored in games where you just drive a car. Ah, the heat. Let me into the shade. I have Irish heritage. I burn. Oh my god, stop with the laser. God, this level. Ugh. Wait, all my stuff just desummoned. I think they were stuck. Hold on. I'm gonna wait for them to come back. There we go. Checkpoint. Precipice of Power, the burning glory of the vault. Oh, the camera zoomed out. Defeat Ketzuli, High Priest of the Sun.
Your flesh!
This fellow has been here far too long.
Euphoria! Your very soul reduced to ash.
That's a lot of bullets, oh my god!
Touch of Kopek. Touch of Kopek. Pathetic.
First try! You don't have a phase 2, do you? Okay, first try!
No.
Summon Alva.
Vile ingenuity never ceases to amaze me.
What's up, Alva?
How can I help?
Investigate the platform.
These runes. I can make out symbols for blood and offering. Wait, no. It's not a blood offering, it's someone of vile blood.
That which is her.
Perhaps if
I absolutely hate in movies and games when someone needs to put blood into something, how they always are like, they slice their palm and then squeeze it out. That's gonna take forever to heal. Every time you close and unclose your hand, you stretch the skin on your palm and it would tear that scab open constantly. Like, if you're gonna do it, like, do like the back of the arm or something like that, it's so stupid that they're like, yeah, let me just muck up my weapon hand.
It worked? Now this is truly something.
Oh boy, we're going to the chocolate factory.
Goodness me.
It's the glass elevator. We're visiting Wonka.
We're back in the encampment? I can't believe it. We were right on top of this device the entire time. Gateway. Oh, how incredible!
Into the gateway. Alright, I have a hunch that this might be the end of Act 3. Hang on a sec. Which, because Act 4 is not in the game yet, then that portal would take me back to Act 1. Where's what's-her-name? Where's the merchant that's usually over here? Dang it. Alright, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Oh, there she is. She's in front of the portal.
Know not what you do. A great darkness comes. You meddle with what has been, and who knows what will happen because of it. It is dead.
Mukluk bobble, mukluk bobble, mukluk bobble.
Close the gateway and leave it alone, I say.
Thank you, Excelsior. Oh, this has a socket. I could take that apart.
Don't eat anything colorful.
400 BIC.
Living Val?
Wait, we went back in time?
Flesh? Hello! My name is Alva Valai. It was I who... No, don't run away. Oh, I think we pose a threat.
Probably
Let's go
shouldn't
after them.
do that here.
This isn't considered a combat zone. It's like a town. So I can't do anything.
Probably shouldn't do that here.
So this is the area that was all flooded. Enter Exile in the past. Is this still part of Act 3? It's not a PoE game without oceans and blood.
There they
Right.
are. Get out of what are you doing? Oh, I was hoping to avoid conflict.
I killed him and Alva said, "What are you doing? I was hoping to avoid conflict." And I'm like, sorry. Violence. We got a level 11 skill gem finally. However, I don't have enough int for it. Well, is there even anything I need? Hold on. Skeletal Storm Mage.
Skeletal storm mages deal high lightning damage but have low life. You can command them to call down lightning bolts on all fallen skeleton minions in the area. These bolts create shocked ground, which increases the damage taken by monsters standing on it.
So that relies on having dead skeletons in specific locations. I don't really love that. What's this?
Bone Offering will impale one of your skeletons to provide a defensive buff to all your other minions. They receive a bone shield that will block all damage from the next hit they take. After absorbing the hit, the shield will then explode, dealing physical damage. Hex Blast can be cast on cursed enemies to remove a curse and cause a chaos explosion. If a monster has multiple curses, all of them will be detonated.
Huh.
Cast Firestorm to rain flaming bolts upon your enemies. If there are ignited enemies around you when you cast Firestorm, you will consume their ignites to cast more powerful bolts. Comet calls down a massive icy chunk from the sky.
I love these little trailers.
Target close to your character to dodge backwards as you cast.
That's okay, that's kind of cool.
Ball lightning projectiles repeatedly damage nearby enemies. They are very effective for applying shock. Lightning warp can be used on these projectiles to teleport to them and cause a lightning explosion.
All very cool. Don't know if any of that I desperately need. What's the stuff on the last row, which requires level 13 skill gems?
Skeletal brutes are large, hard-hitting minions. They will stun any monster that has a near full stun meter.
Sledgehammer skeletons. I love it.
Skeletal clerics don't attack, but instead heal your other minions. They will also periodically revive your fallen skeletons.
Definitely want that.
Soul Offering impales one of your skeletons to grant you a huge boost to spell damage. The buff only affects you, not your minions.
Okay. Yeah, so really this tier I just unlocked, I'm kind of like, eh. But the following one looks really good. Monk, I know you've played Guild Wars 2 a long time now. Have you ever been a time when you considered a new MMO? Or are you time when you almost run a Guild Wars 2 enjoyer? Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm human. I get bored and look at other things sometimes when it comes to games. Oh wow, look at that spell. It's like a poison snake coming out of the ground. So before I reinstalled Guild Wars 2 and became the content creator you guys know, I actually thought I was done with MMOs for life. I played EverQuest for 7 years. I played BDO for a year. I played Guild Wars 2 for a time at launch. I played many other games. I played WoW for 10 years. So I had almost 20 years of grinding MMOs before I reinstalled Guild Wars 2 a few years ago. I thought I had just burned out the part of my brain that enjoys MMOs. I was pleasantly surprised at how much Guild Wars 2 hooked me, despite the fact that I was so burned out on WoW and other games. Like, it's different enough that I really enjoyed it. So, yeah, I mean, before I even, made a single guide that you guys now know me for, I thought I was done with MMOs. Have you heard about Ashes of Creation? I have. The number one thing I'm interested in when it comes to Ashes of Creation, give me just a second, is... This is the list of classes. There's 64 of them. Because you pick a primary class and a secondary class and then make a combination. So even if you, for example, you just like summoners, there's Enchanter, Necromancer, Wildblade, Spellmancer, Beastmaster, Shadowmancer, Conjurer, Brood Warden, Keeper, Shadow Lord, Falconer, Warlock, Bladecaller, Shaman, and Songcaller. So honestly, balancing that is going to be an absolute nightmare. However, if they can pull it off, yeah, I'm freaking interested. But we will see if they're able to do that. But yeah, I'm interested enough to keep an eye on it. Now that we've gone back to the past and we're killing the city, are we going to find out that we're the reason the whole city's dead in the first place? Good job, Alva. That's like Guild Wars 1? Yeah, Guild Wars 1 also had a dual class system. Dude, what is happening right now? There we go. I was trying to pick up that quarterstaff, but... kept getting hit with those purple blasts and kept interrupting it. We definitely upped our damage, adding those couple of arsonists. Whoa! Ow, 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 ow. I mean, our damage could definitely get even higher up if I had 5 arsonists instead of 2 arsonists, 3 reavers. But I'd rather have better control over the situation than a higher DPS number. And the reavers help keep the enemies off of me. Oh, 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 oh. Ow. That is a lot of enemies. And these poison bombs. Ouch. Anonymous Gifter, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome. Blatimus says, are you enjoying PoE2's style of minion builds? Yeah, I am enjoying it. I haven't gotten to the last row yet, which has the skeletal clerics and brutes, but I'm enjoying it so far. I don't know if it's my favorite minion system or not, but the overall answer is yes, I'm having fun. Yo, Anonymous Gifter with another 2 subs. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Checkpoint. That means we're about to get attacked by something. Ooh, our movement speed just slowed way down.
Halt! Your rampage ends here!
Don't worry. I can solve this. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Which one of you activated the gate? Which one of you is a Val blood?
Why, that was me, of course. I am Alva Valai, treasure hunter extraordinary.
Take her! Bring her to Doriani. As for you,
Hey, punch her in the nose.
I will pay back every drop of Val blood you have spilled.
Bye, Alpha.
Viper strike!
Anyway.
Yo, let's take you!
Oh my god, that hurt. Okay, if I die and have to redo this, I need an anti-poison charm. Oh! Oh! That's not a one-on-one at all. You're a cheater. Oh! What the hell am I supposed to do there? What the muck was that? It just went brap down the whole line. Dodge a lot? Yeah, I guess. Alright. Do I have a poison charm? Freeze, shock, lightning, slows, fire. I don't think I have a poison charm. Okay. Minions, please enter the arena. No, they're bugging out again. God dang it. Dude, there's so many fights in the game where the minions start like this. Oh, you can block it. Dang it, they came from both directions though. No! Do not do the spear thing again, please. That looked like a... Oh god, what was that one league? Was it Legion? I might have the name wrong, but it was something like that, and that looked like that. Incursion? No, not Incursion. The one with all the, like, frozen people in time, and you would, like, click some of them and free them, and if you could defeat them in time, then you would get the loot. It was Legion. Incursion. No, Incursion was when you would go back in time to the temples in the past. Wait, what? Dude, I need a town where I can sell stuff. What is this? Go through the gate. Does that mean I have to go through multiple loading screens just to empty my bags?
What have you learned?
I guess so.
Here to help. Bye-bye. Get down from there.
Actually, I do want to try the pin thing now. Where was that? Where was the pin thing? What is it under? Pin. There it is. Take Lacerate off for now. Alright. Back through. The loading screens are really bad. PoE2, like opening the map. I'm sure that that's something they're gonna fix. I would imagine that that's something on the server side that's a result of all the people. I do not anticipate them leaving the map with a loading screen. Do you control a mouse or keyboard? WASD to steer the character, mouse to control where I'm aiming. There are two control schemes for the game, and I'm using this one. It takes like 10 hits to get the pin off on them. The buildup is not a lot. Actually, wait, are the little dudes building up pin too? Oh yeah, they are. That's kind of cool. Why do I have a rope attached to my character? What is going on? Is that a bug? What is that? Okay, it looks like it just went away. Sacrificial Heart quest item.
Bigger heart than mine, to be sure. None can oppose me.
Empty chest. Level up. Okay, let's see. Could go for more damage. I really need more int. I need more int. But if I'm gonna do that, where am I working toward? Because the int is mostly on these highways. Did they not have flat life nodes in this one? I see a whole lot of damage recouped as life, but I don't see, like, flat life. What the heck? They removed life nodes. What? Oh my. They removed resist nodes also. Well, that sure is something. Huh. So there's armor and energy shield stuff. So like this little spiral here has quite a bit of armor and energy shield. Armor with a U, by the way. All right. I can always respec. I need more int, so I guess I'll go for that, as it's something I can do, and then work toward more defenses. Search for insightfulness. I don't see anything blinking. Where is it roughly on the tree? Do we have news for when the next PoE 1 league starts? I do not know. It's near the which starting point? 6% increase int, 12% increase max energy shield, 12% increase mana regen, right? 6% increased int. For me, currently, that would be less than 6 int. But noted, I'll keep that in mind. Hold on a sec. Can we turn off screen shake? Because holy crap. I don't see it. Like these, there's a lot of like bombs and stuff going off, and the screen is just slightly shaking. It's actually, is it this? Is it screen shake? What is that? You guys see it too, right? There's like, it's almost like a vibration. Screen tremor. Screen seizures. Mind rune. The army is so big it shakes the ground. It might be related to the arsonist bombs. I just started using the arsonist again. Or it could be the enemies we're fighting. I'm not sure. I think it's the arsonist bombs. Hmm. I still think it's kind of funny that apparently the thing that destroyed the Vol in the past was the Exile going back in time and Alpha being stupid. Are we the baddies? Today? Yes. They've all weren't exactly good people either way. Oh no, of course not. Like when we ported back, there was the first thing we were greeted by was a table with a guy that had been sacrificed on it. Shoot, that's a dead end too. Settings, interface, visual sensitivity. Screen shake. Ah, thank you. That's so odd that that's under interface to me. I would think that would be under graphics or gameplay. But thank you, appreciate that. I was literally considering to like stop using this skill despite the fact that the skill is doing very well just because of the screen shake. I'm glad we turned that off. You know, it's funny, I think it was Plague in chat was telling me, like, you should try Unearth with Pim. And the pin buildup on the enemies is really minor for when Unearth hits them. It was very disappointing. But the little minions that spawn from Unearth, they're doing the pin also, and they ramp it up to 100 really fast. So when it comes to, like, if the boss is chasing you, it's still better to do Bone Cage, because it's like 25% buildup of pin. But Unearth is like 15 sometimes, but then like the little dudes, if you've got any of the little dudes, they do a ton of it. Are you using all your skills? The ones you see in the bottom right of the screen, I'm using, well, this one we've got on 2 hotkeys. I'm using like those 6 regularly. What's pin? Pin is a debuff, and if you look at an enemy with it... Hang on. Oh gosh. Okay. Give me a sec. I had to friggin' screenshot it to get it in time. Okay. Alright, so... Here is, let me do this and, one sec, crop that. All right, this right here is pin. So I hit the enemy and they got 9% of this. If you keep hitting them with it and it gets to 100, they can't move. That's it. It's like an immobilize or a root, depending on the game you come from. And right now we have pin attached to this. And so when I hit them with this, you can see, like that guy there has 11% of it, but the little minions that come from it are also doing it. You can do that on bosses as well. Yes, but like this skill, for example, this does a lot of pin. Now, so like often the boss is chasing me and I have to like land this like 4 times, and then maybe the pin will only last for a second or 2, but it works on many of the bosses. Enter Agorot. Muck, when are you doing a skitterbot run in this game? I haven't found any skitterbots. Honestly, this dude, the skitterbot Infernal Legion thing that I did before, this guy has similar to that. He has a permanent fire aura on him. What stash tabs transferred over to PoE 2 from PoE 1? Currency and Essence definitely did. I've seen those. Are you planning on creating a guild? No plans at the moment. I'm in solo self-found right now. I'm following the sound of the chanting guy. See, that guy, I hit him and he got 3% pin from the Unearth. Like, that was very low. Trail of Atziri, a name that radiates warmth from the hearts of her subjects. Atziri? I only know her as the psycho lady that was trying to kill me in PoE 1. Her name radiates a warmth? Ow, 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 ow. That was a lot of dudes. I'm guessing you're gonna get a supported skill for the pin skills. Wait, what? The pin is a support. Like, this does pin by default, but there's a pin support, and I have that currently attached to Unearth, so it is pinning. Also. Now, pin itself is a debuff, and there's multiple ways you can get it. But like, through most of the early game, if something got on me and I needed to get it off, I just did this and backed away, maybe, you know, a couple times. Because it would, immobilize them. Game of the year, maybe? It's an early access. And there's been a lot of great games this year. Maybe game of next year. Like, Space Marine 2 came out this year. The Elden Ring DLC came out this year. Black Myth Wukong came out this year. Helldivers did. I don't think this game in early access should win an award over those, unless there's like an early access category. Concord Game of the Year. I would make a joke and say Concord Flop of the Year, but I think there were some other bad ones too. We got a clog down here. Come on, guys, get up here. There we go. Black Myth Wukong is so sick. We full cleared Black Myth Wukong. That was a great game. Do you feel gear drop? Your gear is lacking? So I've seen some people complain about that the game doesn't have enough gear dropping. It definitely has less gear dropping than the first game, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, okay, hot take. If a game requires a loot filter to play it, I think it's dropping too much crap. That's just my opinion. And if you disagree, don't yell at me. I don't have any control over the game. Like, there is some moment. Let me see if I can find a choice one. Hang on a second. Let me see. Okay. Here we go. This is actually perfect. All right. I just Googled Path of Exile loot. If turning on the text on screen after a fight does this, I think there might be a little bit too much. Okay? This is not even a rare thing. I Googled PoE loot and I got like 1 million matches, all right? So I don't mind that there's less. Now, there could be a middle ground, right? We've gone from this to way less. Could we meet in the middle somewhere? Sure. Yeah, absolutely we could. But I'm not opposed to how it is right now. I'm not opposed to having to use merchants to get my gear and trade with them and use the orbs and stuff like that. Like, I'm doing okay. Like, if they left it like this, I'm fine with that. If they increased it a bit, I'm also fine with that. Sacrificial dates. Oh, something up there's got lightning.
Many have died.
Play Sacrificial Heart. Oh yeah, we found the heart earlier. Oh my god, we've been carrying that? That's a backpack.
A similar method to a curse or two I know.
What did that do? Did that do anything? Maybe it's like 1 of 2 and I have to go get some more or something? Okay. Alright, I can now use tier 11 skills. Or whatever this is. 11 skill gems. I wish I knew how much damage the Storm Mages did compared to the Arsonists. I'm not going to use their activatable.
Storm Mages deal high lightning damage but have low life. Skeletal Arsonists deal high fire damage but have low life. Skeletal Frost Mages deal high cold damage but have low life.
Looks like they take more reservation, so I'd be able to have less of them. Alright, for now, I'm just going to upgrade my existing skills rather than try something new at the moment. So let's upgrade the Reavers and the Arsonists from level 10 to 11. Let's do that for now. What difficulty is this? There is only the one difficulty. There's only just the standard difficulty. Eric says, Mug, have you found NPC that calls you not a cockroach yet? No, we've not run into her. That would be something. Reallocating passives in PvE2 is a lot easier. Yes, it is. You just pay a guy in town a few coins. It is much, much easier than it was. It's funny, people are, I've had multiple people ask me about the gear complaint, and the best piece of gear I've gotten so far was on a merchant. Was, this. I'm just starting to out-level it, but it gives me 2 free skeleton warriors. All allies near me do 62% more damage. Allies near me do cold damage. Allies near me regen, plus 1 to all minion skills. And then also some max mana and some strength, because why not? That was just in a merchant window. Not more increase. What? Dude, when you're going... Okay. Plaque. When you're going from 100% to more than that, It doesn't matter. It does up dog damage, okay? Ah. Let's see. I haven't played PoE 1. I'm not talking crap or anything. I came from Diablo, which doesn't really punish you at all for making mistakes on what skills you grab. Definitely asking out of my own complete ignorance. No, you're fine. You're fine. Also, depends on the Diablo. Diablo 2, for most of its lifetime, when you would assign a skill point, it was permanent. You wanted to do a different build, you had to make a new character. That was most of D2's life. D3, you could change your little runes or whatever anytime you were out of combat. And D4 is not too bad as far as respecking, but D4 you hardly have any choices, so it's very, very modest.
Hey, boss, get down from there. Hey there.
Let's see. Disenchant. 28 life, 13 strength. That might be an upgrade. That's not bad either. Hold on, what do we got? 25 fire. Ooh, I'd lose some fires. This unique ring for mana, I think I can get rid of it now. Increase armor and energy shield. 28 life, 9 lightning resists. I'm gonna hang on to the old one just in case. Oh wait, can I finally use this? Oh. Wait, no, hold on. Can I only use it because that gives bonus to strength? Yeah, once I put it on, I can't wear it. Oh, man. I got this helmet earlier, chat. It gives +1 to minion skills, but it requires a lot of strength. And I can only wear it because of that helmet. So as soon as I take that helmet off, I can't wear it anymore. La 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 la.
Hey there.
Hey there. Plus 101 max mana.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Don't drink the water. Here to help.
Can't you change the passives for increased attributes? Yeah, but right now, I'm like right on the line of it. Like, I have just enough dex for what I need. I have just enough int for what I need. So yes, yeah, I can change stats around, but right now, if I lower anything, some things will become unusable, so I don't wish to at this time. See, like, look at that. That's almost really good. Level 2 gives 2 free level 11 warriors. Gives allies do 46% increased damage, and they get more regen. This is basically that, but it also has +1 to minion skills. Like, there is... Just checking the merchants gets you some really nice stuff.
Hey, boss, get down from there.
Remember a second ago when I said checking the merchants gets you some really nice stuff?
Got a certain charm, that one.
Bruh.
If you hear a click, duck.
Alright. Let's see. Upgrade a magic item. Oh, let's see, hold on. A new random modifier. No space for more mods. Okay, upgrade magic to rare. Okay. Add a new random modifier. Wait. Dude, I just took a huge risk. I used the wrong orb. I was trying to add another thing, but I replaced something. Luckily, I didn't remove the thing I cared about. Woo! Okay, that's the orb. That's the one I wanted to use. Well, you know, 22 fire resist, I'll take it, but dang, that's not what I meant.
Hey, boss, stop fooling around.
Alright, there's our final product. +2 to all minion skills, 22% fire resist, and some other nice stuff. No, we don't have enough strength. Okay, hang on a sec. What are we at? We need 6 strength to use this thing. Red orb? Why red orb? That modifies it unpredictably. Alright, I need 6 strength from something. Fire, that's nice. I need 6 strength. Okay, hold on. Can I replace the stuff on a magic item? Is there an orb for that on here? Augment a magic item with a new random. Chaos, no, chaos is for rare items. This is a magic item. I want to replace the stuff on a magic item. Like, re-roll it. I don't know what that screen is yet. Let me, hold on a sec. How much int do I need for this? I have to have 95 int. I have 101. So I could move 5 int to 5 strength using a respec, and then I'll be 1 short. I need 1 more strength from something else to use this hat. So a belt would have strength on it. Or a shield with strength on it. This ant.
If you hear a click, duck.
Here to help.
Get the int shield and then respec 2 int nodes. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I don't love it, but it would allow me to use it for now.
Quickly.
How can I perfect myself?
Wait, what? There we go. Okay, there. Alright, I gotta be careful swapping out this shield, and my hat looks super stupid, but it's equipped. And so now, our level 11 arsonists are now level 14.
Hey, boss, stop fooling around.
We can toss that.
What do you need? Bye-bye.
Cool. More uncut. Put on firewall for now. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to where we were. back to here. So we just got multiple level ups for those things. Hey, thank you. We got multiple level ups for the skeletons, so they should be noticeably stronger now. Well, actually not just the skeletons, the raging spirits, the little summon dudes, all of that. Stink Lord? Oh my gosh. This guy's coming straight from Anime Con. What deliciousness is it? It's PB&J. I'm a simple man. You can pause, right? Yeah, you can. You can pause. Also, if your game crashes and you reconnect, even if you're in the middle of a boss fight, the boss is like this and they're paused until you click a button and start moving again. Blew my mind.
Intruder is here? Noxxi. I see. No mercy then. Kill her on sight.
The fool doesn't realize he's already dead.
Yo, what is that guy? That guy freaking Urgot from League of Legends? Oh my god, they got angry skitterbots. The angry Roombas. I'm surprised, how is this game going to be free to play next year? I mean, PoE 1 is already free to play. They're doing the same model. Basically what they do is they've got the game, it's free to play, and they hope that you just like the game and get hooked. There's a couple of quality of life things in the in-game cash shop, like $10 gets you a much bigger bank, things like that. And then also there's cosmetic stuff in there. So, you know, you can get things in there that, you know, make my skeletons look like robots, or make my fireballs look like, you know, dark edgelord energy, you know, things like that. And they make enough money through that to be really successful. So basically their artists just crank out cool looking stuff and then you buy it if you want it.
Clever trick.
Fool! There is no time for this. Aziri will soon commune with the beast. Cease your assault.
The beast! But we're back in time. Which beast is it?
Reminder, you may have a Prime_sub ready to use. Otherwise Jeff Bezos takes your money.
It's true. That's how he keeps going to space. Thank you. Checkpoint. Oh boy. Does Raging Spirit still have a max of 10 right now, I wonder? Yes. Summon 7 at a time. Used to be 5, but max of 10. So still 2 casts of Firewall to get them all out. Who was that? Main Train, thank you!
I take no pleasure in harming one of my own. But if
Appreciate you.
insist, I will do with her what I must.
Ow! That hurt. These guys, they remind me of trolls in World of Warcraft. Like, Bomb Zombie! Hey, Bomb! That's a lot of lightning. I don't like that.
Boo.
Hey, Crimson Wolf. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Let's see. Sheldon says, I have an error when I start the game. D3, D12. Anyone know a fix for it? Sheldon, I'm sorry. I did not experience that error, so I don't have any experience with that one. If it were me, I would Google it and see if you can find anything. I'm not sure what that is. Unless anyone in chat has got an idea. Checkpoint. The testing pit. Hello.
So,
it's Alva.
The eve of the end. The demon of Vatzoatl has finally come.
He's got jet boots?
Me.
Yes, yes. Resist all you like.
This ends now. Progress comes with the heavy price.
Light them up, boys! Oh my. A minor setback? Okay, Kael'thas.
Survival requires brutal choices.
Sir, you're dead. Did you not get the memo?
I can't give up. I must save my people.
Whoa!
It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed.
What in the mech? Ow!
I will burn you alive.
Alright, that was a really cool assembly animation.
Let me show you what true intellect looks like.
Please don't. Ah!
Reverse the polarity. Now. Inconceivable. You will pay for this.
Ah! Oh my god. Dude, I saw sub 5% health twice.
Not now. How could this happen? All I've done. All that I sacrificed.
Your people cannot be saved. History is already written.
Because we came back in time and
stay
killed you.
here and die, or come with us and help save the future.
What? We're taking the boss to the future?
The legacy of the Val must be protected. I do know of a way to contain the beast.
The minions!
The peacemaking type.
Rattle them, boys! Oh my god. They're like, hey, he got down off the mech, get him!
If only I had more time. There is an ancient weapon. A weapon that was used against corruption from a civilization lost to the ages. I have one piece of it. 3 others were scattered. I have been searching for them, but the Karui have interfered at every turn.
So will you help us?
I suppose I must. It is too late for us here. This era is over. I pleaded with Atziri for her patience, but she would not abide me. She will attempt her communion with the beast, and utter devastation will ravage our people. But the fact that you are here, a living descendant of our people, it gives me some hope for our future. I will come to your era. Perhaps there is still time.
It's settled then. Let's hurry back to the time portal.
Did I get everything here? Undamaged core is here somewhere. We did blood sacrifice, and there's also, what is that, peculiar fortunes. Alright, so there is a couple of things in here. Wait, I'm in the black chamber, is this the right spot for that? Wait, I can't leave! No! I can't leave! Dang it! Well then, I guess I'll have to, waypoint back or something? Oh well, my bags are full. Gotta go back in time. This is not where I was supposed to be. Oh wait, is this Act 1? Okay, so we just finished Act 3. Okay. Alright. So just to explain this again, for anyone who didn't know. So originally, they said that the game was going to be Act 1, then 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, and then repeatable endgame. But currently, Act 4, 5, and 6 aren't done. So currently, it's Act 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 again, but more difficult. So I just got to Act 4. Okay. So, I guess let's make our way to town and clear out our bags.
You're alive!
Periodic and vulnerability aura. Ugh, the river eggs. I don't miss them. I don't miss these water tornadoes. Let me see. Are they still showing like very little information right now? Why does it keep tabbing back? Alright, I saw 290. Oh my, is it because this thing, every time this thing hits me, the window resets? $2,200 health. Except 21, but these are lower level. They're 2 levels lower. I was comparing the warriors to the reavers. And if you don't use their special ability, they're actually really close in stats. I'm like, hey, Xander. Checkpoint.
The sisters!
The
miller, I presume.
Easy.
Impressive size, but little acuity. Dismal.
Well done. Please come inside.
What happened to the golden muscular hearts of innocence? I mean, if Sin's here.
You're skilled with the violence. If what you did out there in the riverbank, well, I've no smith for you. There's a beast, but no, if you could jump. If you find a pointer, bring it back.
Oh no, we don't have the hooded guy, so I can't identify my stuff for free.
He survives.
Aww. Alright, let's just identify the stuff that we think might be useful.
Welcome! If I don't got it, bye then.
Welcome to the camp. Old. I fear this.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you today? Hello, Bertree. We've got a poison charm now.
Cute girl.
Does this game or PoE 1 have classes to do with illusions like a mesmer? PoE has hundreds, maybe thousands of skills in the game. There are many where you summon clones and copies and stuff of yourself. Mirror Arrow in PoE 1 comes to mind. It's not quite the same as illusions, but you can make copies. Looks like when you level up the curses, it's dramatic. Like this goes from 500 armor ignore to 800 for one level increase. Do that. Alright. Okay, so we've got to the first waypoint in Cruel Act 1. But there was stuff back here in Act 3 for bonuses that we didn't get. Let's see. Looks like all of the above ground stuff we got. The Molten Vault. We never found the Molten Vault. Let's see if we can find that. Search for the Molten Vault. Yep, that's what I'm here for. You never did the other Ascendancy trial? Do you mean the one with the ultimatum? Or doing the Ascendancy thing again? I did do it. I just didn't beat it. Just to clarify. Look, how was the Trial of Chaos for you? I'm level 45 monk, it's physically possible for my character. Are you talking about the ultimatum guy? We were just talking about that. Oh my gosh. Dude, I hate... I'm trying to pick up stuff. Dude, I want to have it on that hotkey. I just wanted to pick up things. I don't know where to put that. Let's see. Alright, multiple people ask about the ultimatum trial. I'll try it out again. So, does the ultimatum trial give you your ascendancy points? I keep looting the... what are these things called? Jin Baryas. So I was confused if I had to go do the Jin Barya thing again. Alright, so I attempted this before. Can you use move skill on right click? I don't see an option for that.
I hope you have learned since your previous attempt.
Monsters cannot be slowed or stunned.
And unyielding determination.
Good luck, bro. This is way over tune. I got to a boss in here earlier, so I got through like 4 waves. The annoying thing with this as a summoner is your summons don't always ride the elevator with you. Hold on, wait, can I order them to get on the elevator? Oh my god, wait. Okay, well that's better than last time. I didn't think about ordering them onto the elevator. I'm still missing some of them though. Yeah, see, there's a couple up there being stupid. Now, since the last time I came here, I've gotten like 4 levels on all my skills because of equipment. So, our damage output should be much higher than earlier. Does this just kill all? No! Waiting.
Oh, wipe that smile off your face.
50% less defense. Runes will appear if you remain in them. Deadly lightning runes.
Lightning descends.
Yes! So stupid.
Stem the tide.
Ow! Yeah, the games here, the boys are here. Wait, I can't like... Oh no, the runes... Dude, I'm trying to like trigger the rune and then get out of it. Oh, you're so troll! Ow, I'm almost dead. Alright, that's not worth it. We're just gonna have to like try to just avoid them. They're just gonna take up space. Ow. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I changed my mind about these runes. These are way worse than PoE 1's lightning runes. Gosh. God, yeah, I'm killing stuff so much faster than last time I was here. It's very noticeable. Alright, huge regret on those runes. Those are awful. Ilya says, show your build. My build? I assume you mean this. That's it so far. I saw this one. I went for this first because it gives the minions a lot more life regen. And then I got a few things here and here, and then I went up to this guy, and then now I'm going back down this way. He means take off your shirt. It's just hair and blinding white light. You know, no one wants to see that. Monsters crit. Globs of blood manifest nearby, tracking you. When above you, they'll fall doing physical damage. Oh my god. Or Stormcaller 2. Ugh. Let's try the globs. Is there any other professions you want to try? Maybe someone with totem, or maybe mercenary? Alright, I gotta get far enough away from the elevator that the guys that didn't come down will leash. The modifiers stay between rooms? Yeah, they stay for this whole thing. That's why I was like, wow, I regret this. Alright, I've got the backpack of death now. Blood splash thing is certainly not as bad as the lightning runes, IMO. I'm wondering if the blood is armor though, because my lightning resist is not great. What triggered that lightning rune? Did it just go off because time? Okay. That's 3 rooms. Is the boss one next? I know there's a boss coming up. That's what killed me the last time I tried this.
Don't give up so early.
Soul Core of Topotanti. Attacks of this weapon permeate 15% of elemental resistances. Armor increase elemental resistance. Monsters do bleeding and poison. Large runes appear. Globules of blood manifest nearby, tracking you. I'm gonna do blood globules too because that one wasn't too bad. Hello, Serlo chat. Did someone know the guild stash doesn't work? I have not messed with the guild stash in this game at all, so I don't know anything on that. Ah! Oh my, this is a different boss. Last time I had a big chicken. Okay, yeah, we got way more damage than last time. Where'd he go? Don't make me run through these runes.
Chaos.
a strong imagination.
Okay. I'm re-rolling off mine. Well, part of it's level. The last time I was here, my skills were level 10. Now they're 14, because this is giving me +2 to minion skills, and this is giving me +1 to minion skills, and I leveled up once. So that has made a massive difference in damage output, going from skill level 10 to skill level 14 on all my skill gems.
No.
May the strong grow even stronger.
Okay. Alright. When in doubt, level up and come back. Becoming knighted when you deal a crit, taking 50% of your life energy as fire damage per second, 30% more critical damage bonus. Honestly, the only thing I wanted from Infernalist was this dog, and we already got it. Max mana replaced by Infernal Flame. Gain Flame instead of spending mana for skill costs. Take max life energy shield as fire damage when the flame reaches max. Lose all flame on reaching max flame. 10% of Infernal Flame lost per second if none was gained in the past 2 seconds. Demon form. Shapeshift and Demon, vastly boosting power spells. You gain Demon Flame every second you're in Demon form, causing your life to be lost at an ever-increasing rate. Revert to human form if you reach 1 life, use a skill that isn't a spell, or deactivate. 20% increased cast speed, +5 to the level of all spell skills while in Demon form. Lose life per second, deal more damage per second. I don't know how I mean, spell skills. Do any of my summons also count as spells? Raging Spirits, maybe? Because I got that from Sorceress. Minion persistent fire duration. Firewall, oh, that's spell. Raging Spirits is a buff. Minion. Bone Cage is a spell. Unearth is a spell, but it's not a huge source of damage. Vulnerability is a spell. Yeah, so of the stuff I use, the only one that's doing much is Firewall. "20% of cold damage is taken as fire. 20% of lightning damage is taken as fire. 20% of physical damage is taken as chaos." What? I mean, my fire resistance is higher than the others. 3% increased max life. And this is a prerequisite for converting life into other useful things. Your chaos resistance is -10, right? That's so exciting. While not on low flame, all damage from you and allies in your presence contributes to ignite chance and magnitude. While on high infernal flame, you and your allies in your presence gains 20% of damage as fire damage. Like, I'm not having mana issues. This isn't going to do much for me other than possibly hurt me. Demon form is really, like, just going to be buff the crap out of Firewall. And then Altered Flesh is a prerequisite for some other interesting stuff. It's like, for example, down here we've got gain 1 max spirit per 25 max life. So that's that'd be like 40 spirit right now, which would be like 1 more summon at the cost of a quarter of my health. I'm not even sure if that's worth it. Like, if we're gonna be doing all these trades of life for other things, I need a lot more energy shield. I'd say Altered Flesh for the tankiness. Never played PoE 1, thinking about PoE 2, worth playing now pre-release, or wait. Note, I played the heck out of D1, D3, the RPGs I'm good with. Broken Angel, I'm enjoying it right now. It's important to note, though, that it is early access, and it's going to be in early access for 6 months to a year, so there's more classes getting added, more game getting added, you know, tons of stuff that isn't in it yet. But if you want something like long-term right now, PoE 1 is still there and has a ton of content. Nothing else gives you anything remotely useful for your current build, so that's my reasoning. Is an extra resource 25% of life? Yeah, it takes away some max life. There is some max life right here, though. Yeah, just to see it.
The power of chaos flows through me.
Oh, baby. I am losing health, but I'm out regenning it for a while. So, my spell damage supposedly keeps going up right now. Can I see, like, what Firewall currently is? No, it's not showing it on the tooltip. Tell ANET to buff Weaver. Yo, I can send them a message, and 3 months later, it'll just say, like, red, 11 p.m. I have no power there. Check skills and see what went up. Let's see.
Quickly.
Edwards, get down from there. You bring someone we only talk about in our darkest tale. That man is not just a myth. Him a monster from the shadows of the past. His arrogance helped crack the world. And now you bring him here to us and expect him to help you? You would doom us all.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh. Wait. Hang on to that. Those are really nice, but no movement speed. My current boots have 20% movement speed. Alright, so... Level 10 Skeleton Warriors, up from 9. +1 to minion skills, good. But my current ones have strength and the... No, okay, no. It's missing a few key things.
Keep your eyes shut. Here to help. Don't
Okay.
drink the water.
I'm curious, how much does it cost if I want to refund an Ascendancy thing? 6,000. 6,700 to refund Ascendancy stuff. Okay. Back to looking for the Molten Vault. Don't drink the water, yeah. Inscribed Ultimatum. So where did you guys see it say my spell damage went up? Oh, I see it right there. Yeah, look, it says it just keeps going up. It's up to 2,000 now. Now it's 2,500. Yeah, so every second we're in this form, the damage keeps getting higher. And then there's a 20-second cooldown before you can go back into that form. Yeah, it's just... The thing is like, my character is mostly plus minion damage. And I don't have any skills that are minion and also... Well, I guess unearth. But unearth base damage is kind of eh. Wait, does the amount that it pins also go up? Yeah, see, 800 damage. You left a gem behind. Wait, what? Stoic Scepter. What gem did I leave behind? Ball Cuirass, Construct Crossbow, Crumbling Maul. Huh? On the corner. Corner of what? I don't know what you're talking about. Just go back. No, I did just go back. It's so weird to not see numbers above the globes or an HP bar above the character. Yeah. You see HP bar when you're hitting a boss. You see HP bar, numbers on their HP bar. But that's the only time you ever really see it. Checkpoint door. Does this go to the Molten thingy? Foul quarters. Nope. Not what we're looking for. Oh, I think when I was in the demon form, her voice was different. Did you guys hear that? When she said lovely creature? They like modulated the voice for the demon lady. That's a dead end, okay. This is her dodge, by the way. It goes a lot further. When you sprout wings, does your voice change? Seems like it. Do you have mods for the game? Dude, no. The game just entered early access the other day. Are there mods already? That would be fast. Dude, I love how zippy this thing is. Not sure if I'm gonna find this optional thing before I run out of time today. Door. Just a basement with some gold, that's it. UI is bugged. It shows that you should have 16 dogs, 32 arsonists, and 30 reapers. What? Oh, what? Imagine if I just cropped that and made that as the thumbnail for a video, and the video was called, like, How to Win at PoE2 Witch. It would get, like, 100,000 views, and then the video would just be like, I'm sorry, I lied. Look at YouTube short. Oh, wait, hold on. Look, when I transform, the arsonists are still there. Okay, so it seems like some of my minions disappear when I turn into this thing. And then they come back when I transform back. Why? Wait, I have a theory. When I go into the witch, I don't have these weapons. It's like a weapon swap. And since I don't have these weapons, I lose the 2 guys from the shield, and this gives 100 spirit, so that's giving me half my summons. So when I go into it, everything except what I could summon without these weapons is gone. Yeah, look, they're like grayed out. And then they come back. And then it breaks the UI even further every time. So that means even if Demon is increasing the damage of your spells, it's at the cost of unsummoning most of your summons. Which is not great for me, who's put all my points into minion damage. Guess it's cool for boss fights where you can't use as many minions. Nah. I think it would be better for just a witch that was doing a different playstyle, honestly. Like one that was doing cure damage, fire, corruption, curses, anything like that. But it's a real shame that it doesn't count your weapon when you're in that form. Oh no. You can use it for fast travel. Sort of. Just gotta chug potions the whole way because I'm burning myself to death. Belt. This molten whatchamacallit that I'm supposed to find. What the heck? Oh my, oh my. No! Where's my 37 arsonists? I need them. Molten effigy. No, not the molten effigy. Oh my gosh. No, move! Let me go! Freaking rats! Oh, it's a bit much. Crap. Oh no. You left a rare scepter behind on the floor? Fake news. You're probably just lying to me again. Oh, what's this? I found it, finally. Hopefully there's a waypoint in there.
That's it. Kamasa, the monkey god. Even I'm tempted to... No, I'll just die horribly.
I'll just die horribly? This guy knows what's up with this world. This guy's like, wait, no. I've played Path of Exile before.
Seems this place has long been forgotten.
Yay, got it. All right.
Without life.
Okay, all right. With that, chat, I am out of time. I'm going to save it here, and we will pick it back up from this part next time. All right, chat, thank you guys for a wonderful morning stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the PoE2. A few plugs on my way out. If you're new here, my name is Mukluk. I stream every single evening and every weekday morning. Please hit that follow button on Twitch or like and subscribe if you're watching me on YouTube right now. It's a huge help. Additionally, these are links to my 2 YouTube channels if you are interested in seeing the videos I make over there. And special thanks to our dear patrons who keep this channel alive. Could not do it without them, and there's a link to that in the chat if you are interested. With that, I am going to raid another streamer that also happens to be my video editor right now, who is currently playing PoE2. If you want to see more PoE content, just hang around, and I will see you guys over there, and I will be back in about 5 hours for the evening stream. Have a good day. See ya.